is 3 times as much as the male one. It's like, I'll just be Jessie Claus.
And there's less cloth too, isn't there?
Well, if you do the Skiza one, they have the one that goes to the floor, but then they also have the ho
version.
The ho version. Okay. So how are you guys doing?
I'm doing good. We had a Christmas T-shirt that said that one time.
Ho ho ho.
It was awesome.
Hey, do you know about the dyslexic Santa?
I do not.
He says, oh.
You know, O's used to be one of my favorite cereals back when I was a child.
Just O's or Cheerios?
No, O's.
O's.
What is that, like the generic Cheerios?
No. They're like this big each pieces, and they're like graham cracker things with like honey oats in the middle. They were great, but
I just saw you have a hug.
They shredded the roof of your mouth. It was horrible.
Are we on?
They were horrible?
They were great.
Oh.
Shredded wheat.
We are here with a day to remember.
Hello.
Say hello to Dallas. You're live on the Edge website right now.
Hello, awesome. Dallas.
Hey, what time do you guys go on tonight? A day to remember.
8
goes on at 8:40.
8:40.
I played a little too early.
Yeah.
So were your ears burning? Because I just had a marvelous conversation with Tim from Rise Against, and he said that he has a special kinship with you guys. I was asking him, did they woo you to get you on the spring tour? They're like, hey, a day to remember, come on.
This is finally the tour that worked out time-wise for us.
Right, because they've hit us up like...
Haven't they been courting you for years?
At least a year. I mean, each tour they've done, pretty much, they offered us a slot pretty much right off the bat, and it just never worked out. Like, we've always been a big fan of the band, and, you know, we grew up listening to them. So it was always something we were interested in, but it just never worked out. And, yeah, they were really cool to us, and they were really understanding with our needs and stuff.
And we just saw them at Starbucks today.
Because we do have special needs.
And what are your special needs at Starbucks? What's your drink of choice?
At Starbucks, well, that's different special needs.
I don't even like coffee, but
you get some when you go to Starbucks.
I'll get the vanilla bean frappuccino because it has no coffee. And now I'm like wired. I'm kind of like.
I was gonna say you're fidgeting there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about O's, and I'm just gonna sit here and shake.
I love O's. Yeah.
I just get iced coffee with soy milk. That's it.
What now? Tell me about your Christmas holidays. What are you expecting or wanting? Anything in particular this year?
I don't know if I'm going to buy it myself or if somebody's going to get it for me. I might just not want to wait and buy it myself, but I'm going to get a really awesome straight razor.
Ooh,
I know. I'm really excited.
I like
about
that. Yeah.
You're going old school? Are you a little? You want to bleed? What's your?
I'm going to do it. I mean, obviously, I'm going to have this problem for the rest of my life. Well, some say it's a problem. Some people say it's a gift. So.
I'm going to get guitar lessons.
No, he's not.
I'm horrible.
I ruined your little
worst
thing there.
gift ever? What's the worst Christmas gift you've ever gotten?
That I've received?
Yes. Have you given a bad gift?
Oh, I'm sure. We were broke as hell about 3 years ago. I didn't give anybody anything. I didn't even have any money.
I'd give IOUs.
What's the worst gift you've ever received?
Ooh, I got one. My uncle, who doesn't really talk to the family all that much. And I know he has a lot of money. He gave me a pack of socks from Walmart.
Stop it. Did you make sock puppets?
That's like an insult coming from a rich guy.
It's kind of an insult coming from a rich guy, but you know what? That was the last gift I ever got from him, too.
Last Christmas, my aunt and uncle gave out scratch cards to everyone in the family.
Who
like
won?
Lottery cards?
Yeah, something like that. Or like different like scratch-offs. Some people won like $10. Some people didn't win at all. Most people didn't win at all. And then I opened up mine, and I won $15,000. And I was sitting there staring at it. I was like, wait, I'm kind of confused. I think I won, and it's a lot of money.
Yeah. So where's the money now?
It was one of those fake ones.
No!
But, yeah, that was their present.
Like from 7-Eleven, or...
No, they have like joke ones, like where you win a lot of money, but it's not real. I mean, they didn't even get me. My mom freaked out more than I did. My mom was like, "He is so lucky all the time," and I'm like, "I mean, yeah, that's crazy." And they were like, "No, that's not real. Look at the back." Or they were like, "Check out. Where do you got to send it in to claim your prize?" And then the claim your prize on the back is like it says something wild and stupid.
Probably the White House's address.
Yeah, something weird. I don't know. My mom got way sad, and I didn't really care.
Well, let's talk a little bit about your record, What Separates Me From You. Can you tell me a little bit about the history of that title? Is that when I first heard it, I wondered if that was something that you go through, you're on the road all the time, and if it was something for your loved ones because being on the road, you're separated from them so much?
I mean, yeah, that's definitely a part of it. It's more like it's a title that kind of just wrapped up everything that was being talked about on the record, whether that be like you said, people you're away from all the time, or just like people who just don't get it whatsoever. Because I don't know, what we're doing definitely isn't normal, and a lot of people cannot relate to that. So just everything that has to do with being gone for a living and being a workaholic.
One of the first songs that we started playing was All Signs Point to Lauderdale. Is there a story behind the creation of that song?
Yeah, definitely. That song was actually, the music for it was actually written for our record, Homesick, and it was like our favorite song, like the music anyways, that we had wrote for that whole record. We're like, oh yeah, this is the best music we wrote, this is going to be a great song. But then like when it came time to start writing for it, the guy who was producing our record, Chad Gilbert, he's like, oh, I hear something in my head, and then he's like, here, give me this microphone, I'm going to show you my idea. And he records this song idea, and he uses
some profane lyrics.
He's singing about male testicles the entire time. He's like,
is that a word?
I got big balls. I got big balls. And
was it a tribute to AC/DC gone wrong, or what?
No. I mean, he was just legitimately trying to show me his idea, but it was actually a really good idea. And then I was trying to figure out a way to reword the whole thing, but there was just no way to do that. And it completely ruined writing the song for me. So it took me 2 whole years to be able to actually write a different chorus for that song that I actually liked enough to use, because it was too good of a song to just waste on a blah chorus. So I waited, and there it is.
And tell me about the lyrics. What are the signs that lead to Lauderdale?
Actually, the title has absolutely nothing to do with the song. The title is just like a really intense thing that happened with me and a few of my friends that had me and Josh walking down the street in a really, really bad area of West Palm Beach with our luggage and not wearing clothing. So
No clothes.
Why were you naked carrying suitcases in a bad part of West Palm Beach?
Yeah, Jerry, why were you naked?
I mean, I wasn't naked. Josh was pretty much naked. I think I was wearing normal clothes, but he got like bled on.
What? This story just gets worse. What?
Right. There was like
He's naked carrying luggage, and
there was blood all over his shirt.
Somebody else's blood on it.
Yes.
There's a lot of fluids involved.
There was a lot of fluids involved, and he got all this weird crap all over him, and he had to walk down the street pretty much nude in a really, really sketchy area of West Palm Beach, and that's not a very nice area if you go there.
And the best part was that nobody thought it was weird that these 2 kids were out naked with blood on them.
Oh, hell yes, they did. There was people sitting on top of cars that were on blocks watching us go by like, this is not happening right now.
So did you finally get a cab, or how does the story play out?
We waited at a really sketchy convenience store right down the street for one of our friends to come pick us up, and when he did, he had our other friend with him, and he was like, I told you shouldn't have gone back there. All signs pointed to Lauderdale, man. All signs pointed to Lauderdale. I just wrote that down, and I used it as a joke to make those guys laugh a few years later.
What now? Tell me, are you guys writing for the new record? Because I heard that in April, are you going back into the studio?
It's a weird thing. April, huh?
Where did you hear this?
Yeah, who told you that?
There was an interview with both of you online that I was reading this morning at 4.
And I said,
Forgeries.
Yeah, I got the impression that you were going to be doing a tour with Rise Against up until April or May, and then we're going into the studio with a special guest.
May is
I wonder who the special guest is
of the tour. That's not announced yet, but there will be a second half. I probably shouldn't have said that because it's not my tour. Sorry,
you can
Rise
give a tidbit.
Against.
You're all right.
Sorry, guys.
We're sorry.
And right after that, we plan on starting to try to put everything together. That doesn't mean we're necessarily going to go directly into the studio, but it does mean we're actually going to sit down and really start trying to put the stuff together. Because what we do is, it's kind of like a collective thing. We write nonstop through the course of the whole record cycle before it. So we have a ton of really awesome stuff that we're really excited about. So when it comes time to actually write the record, it's good instead of something that you're like, oh, wow, I should have really tried to write some music before it's time to actually record it.
Any songs comparable to being naked and bleeding on the street?
Pretty much all of them.
All of them? Oh,
Yeah.
good. More body fluids. That's great.
All our songs about body fluids and male nudity.
So what are your New Year's plans? You going to be partying? Or are you going home?
I don't know. We were talking about doing something wild, but I don't know. We were going to
A
try
bunch
to go.
of you guys were going to try to go to the UFC fights.
Yeah, but that didn't happen. We're not going to that.
I'll probably throw like a awesome party or something where there's more body fluids and nakedness.
You're obsessed with those. You can put those on some O's. Well, thank you so much
body
for stopping
fluids?
by.
Not bad idea.
You guys
tidbit
go
of
on
sugar.
tonight at 8:40. Thank you so much for stopping by, and
Yeah, thanks
congratulations.
for having me.
It was amazing.
Thank you.